So good morning everyone. So today I would like to summarize a novel which was written by Ernest Hemingway in the year 1951. It was published in the year 1952 and it got an award, the Pulitzer, in the year 1953. And the most astonishing fact was in the year 1954 it got the Nobel Prize in Literature. Getting a Nobel Prize means business. It means something great. So the summary goes, this is an old man. He stays in Cuba. So beside a shore, he's a fisherman. So he didn't get a catch for a period of 40 days, 45 days earlier. But then the persistence in him was that every single day with the same determination, with the same passion, he would go and he would go to the shore and hope for that he would catch something today. So this happened on the first time. On the 46th day he catches a fish and he comes back. So the people were like, okay, fine, this guy catches a fish, not a big deal. This happens. And later, the most interesting part comes here. There's a boy named Manolin, whom the parents told, go learn fishing from this man called Santiago, who's the old fisherman. So when Manolin's parents knew that this guy is an old fisherman, they thought he would teach him all the experiences, how to catch a fish, and what does it take to be in the sea with all the sharks around, and how difficult it is to catch a fish. So basically what happens here is days pass, Manolin as a student goes with Santiago, doesn't catch a fish. So the society as we know today, they find if they don't get results quickly, they start coming up to conclusions and they don't like to be with persistence, determination, hard work. They be like, why me? Leave this profession, let's get into something new. Why should we follow our passion? Why should we do with anything with determination, with grit, with integrity, with persistence? That lacks. But with this story, which we come to know is every day he would go, even though the parents of Manolin and the people would make mockery of the old man, and they asked Manolin to stay away from Santiago. Manolin would go every single day to Santiago, get him some food because he was old and he didn't have a living. He wouldn't get anything for free, but the only determination he had. So when parents told stay away from him and all, Manolin was upset, but then he would learn stories from Santiago, so he would go to Santiago very often. So he would go to Santiago and he would learn moral values, ethics, because Santiago is an old man, and when we know with age comes knowledge, with age comes experience, with age comes how to face challenges, how to improvise ourselves. So he used to go to Santiago and learn those. He would talk about baseball, his favorite baseball name as Joe Diago. He would talk about it, and then they would have a laughter, and Manolin would give him food, and all this would happen. So days pass, 84 days go. Just imagine 84 days with no results. We will not work for 84 days. But the determination of Santiago was so, even on the 84th day, he would be like, let me go to the sea. This time I will go deeper. I will catch something today. I have to catch something. Why? Because it's his passion. It's his thing that I have to catch it. Out of all the circumstances, he would never listen to the critics, what people would say. He would be like, I will go catch a fish. So he goes little deep on the 85th day. When he goes on the 85th day to the sea a little deep, he catches a fish. And guess what is the biggest in the sea? It's named as Merlin. It weighs around 94 kgs. Imagine an old man with a small boat. We can say a broken boat. 84 days determination, catches a 94 kilos of fish, is out of control. For 3 days, 2 nights, 2 days, he's trying to control the fish, but there's no control. The fish is making him move all around the sea. So he decides he has a harpoon. Harpoon is like a device, a sharp object, which someone, it's like to kill something or something to make this. So he kills the Merlin. And when he kills the Merlin, he couldn't bring it back. So he tries to tie it. And the best part is sharks love blood. This sniff blood, they are attacking it. The group of sharks sniff blood and they come towards the fish. So Santiago says to the sharks, I will die, but I will kill you and I'll die. The determination is that if I have to die today, I will die. But I will kill all of you and I'll die. Sharks come, a group of sharks. He takes his harpoon, tries killing. In one shark, the harpoon goes, he kills the shark, and then the harpoon gets stuck in the shark. So when the harpoon gets stuck in the shark, see the wittiness, see the experience which brings comes here. He decides to make another weapon. Within those situations, which the instruments he had, he makes another weapon, and with this weapon, he kills 5 sharks. But the worst part here is the flesh was eaten up. All the flesh was eaten up by the sharks. The only thing left was bones and a little head. The fish was so big when he brought back, after 3 days, when he brought back to the sea, everyone were astonished. The critics, the old fishermen, and the young fishermen who would make the mockery of Santiago went to Manolin and told, please go tell sorry from our side. Why? Because we didn't know he was such a great person. We never knew the determination which he had towards his passion was incredible. The persistence, the determination, we didn't know, like, how could someone do this? He comes and then he sees the success what people tells, and by this journey we know one thing: he was never overwhelmed with the success. He always believed in the process. We as students, we need to believe in the process, not the results. And the famous line of this novel or the novella is, a man can be destroyed but never be defeated. Thank you.